Hi guys, welcome to Souls No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. Hope you've all had a great weekend. This is going to be your weekly guidance message for Monday the 30th of March through to Sunday the 5th of April, and I can't believe that we're approaching April. This year, oh gosh, well, part of me feels like it's dragged and that the whole year up until this point has been a whole year. And then other parts of me think, how can we be in April already? But anyway, it is what it is. So let's see what we've got going on with the angels, gods and goddesses cards. Okay, we don't have any jumpers. So let's split this deck. And we have Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes, if that's going to focus. Yep, and you'll get what you want. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have the Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know and trust your intuition. Right, okay, let's spin those round. I'm just seeing a lot of blue, a lot of purple in these cards. Blue is all about your throat chakra. Purple is your third eye. So again, we're talking about this extrasensory perception. We had that in the weekend reading. It's speaking about your second sight, your inner wisdom, and it says there, trust your intuition and apply what it is that you already know with the Goddess of Knowledge. And this is in relation to this card here, saying that, you know, whatever it is that you're desiring, whatever it is that you want, you will get it, but it's about letting go of that particular outcome, taking some time to relax, to remove, let's say, your focus from your desires. And yeah, it will all come to you. Right, we're gonna have to move that because I'm going to use this the deck that we used over the weekend, and these cards are pretty big. I've got big hands myself and I'm even struggling to keep them in my hands. So let's see what we've got going on for the week ahead. Right, let's get this one. We have the Emperor. Beautiful. Whoa. And what have we got there? Wow, wow, wow. Are they more major arcana? Yeah, I thought they were. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, card number 10 in the major arcana. And then we've got the Sun. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Right, okay. Let me pull some tarot from this deck to clarify each of these. So show me the energy for the Emperor. The Empress, oh my good gosh. Right, we have a pair there then, guys. The Emperor and the Empress. Okay, the Eight of Swords and the King of Swords is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Right, and the Sun. Ooh, there we go. Can't get it off the table. We have the Hermit. Absolutely beautiful, and a lot of major arcana cards. We've got 5 out of 7 cards major arcana. Right, okay. So we're starting off this reading, well, the first cards out are the Emperor, but I wanted to go back to this Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know and trust your intuition, and that is exactly the energy of this Emperor. Now, the Emperor to me is about taking control, its authority, its leadership, its self-mastery. So it's understanding, it's embracing what it is that you already know in terms of knowledge, but it's also trusting your intuition in terms of, you know, how you apply it, how you apply that wisdom, how you apply that knowledge. Now, the Emperor is the energy to me that rules an empire. It's about power, it's about control, it's about, you know, your intellect. Card number 4, which is in the tarot, speaks about structure, building that firm foundation. So if this, to me, is speaking about start to apply what you already know so that you can build this firm foundation for yourself or take control in some way. What I'm seeing, or what's standing out, and I love this because there's so many images on this card that not everything instantly stands out, but I'm just seeing this seedling in this guy's hand here. So it seems to me, like you say, whatever it is that you've planted, whatever it is that you are desiring, it's growing. There's something that's growing there. Like I say, it may be small, it may have started out small, but it's going to create a level of stability, but you're going to have to let go of how you perceive, or let go of, you know, the desired outcome of what it is that you're trying to build. We've got the sun in here, which speaks about positive outcomes. It speaks of manifestation. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest, you really need to tap into your intuition at the moment, because you are going to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want. Now, this could be something to do with a relationship for some of you. We do have the Emperor and the Empress that came out. So the Empress is clarifying the Emperor. So like I said, the Emperor is the energy that goes out and gets shit done. The Empress is the opposite of that. The Empress is the feminine energy, whereas the Emperor is the masculine. The Empress draws into her what it is that she wants. The Empress is more likely to take this stance of relaxation, as opposed to, like I say, going out there directly, hunting down or going after what it is that you want. The Empress would use her intuition. So you're being encouraged over this week to balance whether this is the masculine and feminine energies within yourself. Bring those into harmony. If this is a relationship scenario or situation for you, then again, it's understanding that I'm getting that seeds have been planted well in whatever situation you're dealing with, but you now need to give time, you now need to give space for whatever it is that you're planting or planted in the past to grow. The Empress is that gestational energy. Like I said, it's sensuality, it's about nurturing. To me, the Empress is the card of pregnancy, but it speaks about, to me, that gestational period. You know, you're pregnant for 9 months. In, you know, in a good situation, you carry your baby full term, and that takes time. There is no rushing that process. So it is about taking the step back and relaxing in the knowledge that, you know, that you've applied the knowledge to a situation. You know what it is that you want, and you've now got to trust your intuition and take this step back and kind of wait for the manifestation to come in, which is beautiful, because like I said, we have the sun at the end of this reading, which speaks about, you know, getting whatever it is that you want. The sun speaks about success. It speaks about union. So if it's a relationship here that you're wanting to manifest, like I say, by taking your focus off it directly, by tuning into your own energy, by embracing this Empress energy, like I say, the waiting, the sitting back, drawing it in on, let's say, an energetic level rather than physically going out and doing the things that are required from you. It's balancing the energy between this Emperor and Empress, which is going to draw your manifestations towards you. Now, bang smack in the middle of this, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. 3 major arcanas. I can't believe it still. But the Wheel of Fortune to me speaks about fate, destiny. Again, it's that divine timing. I just had to go and plug my phone in. It was flashing and I didn't want it to die. So yeah, like I was saying with this Wheel of Fortune, it is divine timing. So whatever it is that you're actively wanting to create, to build, to come into manifestation by taking control or exerting a certain amount of power or, you know, authority over a situation, you're being encouraged to allow for this wheel to turn in divine timing. The universe is going to move you in the direction of what it is that you want. It's the universe that's going to allow the outcome that you seek. So you have a level of control because, you know, the Emperor is here, but the universe also has a level of control. So things might not manifest, let's say, on your personal timing, but you'll get what it is that you want in divine timing. That's what I'm picking up from this particular Wheel of Fortune. So it's about allowing yourself to go with the flow. It's about allowing the change to come in, allowing your, let's say, whilst you wait, allowing yourself to raise your vibration, because that is what's going to draw in, like I said, with this Empress energy. And by raising your vibration, you're going to draw what it is that you want, your desires, to you. And you'll know also then that what comes to you is of your vibration, because you haven't lowered your vibration, let's say, in your act to get it. I hope this is making sense. I really do hope it's making sense. Now, underpinning the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the 8 of Swords and we've got the King of Swords, so mental energy. What other energies do we have? The Emperor to me is Aries. The Empress is Taurus or Libra. The Sun is Leo. Wheel of Fortune here is Jupiter, so that's Sagittarian energy. The Hermit is Virgo. So we've got loads of different energies here. But the Wheel of Fortune, like I say, it's letting go of any mental attachments that you have to whether it's timing, to how things are unfolding. It's about stepping into this feminine, receptive energy, and that isn't using your logic. The feminine energy, like I say, is using your heart space. It's using your intuition. It's allowing things to just be. The Empress is ruled by Venus, and Venus speaks about, you know, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's abundance, whatever it is that we are trying to draw to ourselves. It's getting out of our headspace now and trusting in this Wheel of Fortune that things are going to change when they're meant to change. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is card number 10, and 10 speaks about the end of a cycle. It speaks about renewal. It speaks about transformation, new beginnings. But that is going to happen. But getting out of your headspace is going to allow that to happen sooner rather than later. So you may feel, by letting go of control of this situation, stuck. You may feel as though, you know, you can't move forward. This restrictive energy could be, you know, indicative of the times that we're in. So there may be things that you're wanting to do and you're feeling restrictions surrounding a situation. 8s usually speak about movement. So there could be restriction in your ability to move something forward, but you're being encouraged, like I said, to allow for divine timing, allow the universe to turn that wheel. And you know then that as it turns, that what comes to you is meant to be for you. We've got the King of Swords, which is truth, it's clarity, it's also mastering your emotion. Now, the King of Swords is going to make decisions, make choices, see through any confusion in a situation that he's dealing with. So it's cutting through the illusion of you being stuck. And it's like, yeah, I'm just seeing this as the Ace of Swords here. So it's seeing the truth of a situation. It's gaining clarity during this time of this pregnant pause in some way, and allowing divine timing to take the helm. Now, I love the fact that the Hermit came out, because this just reinforces this angel of relaxation, letting go of desired outcomes, and you will get what you want. It's about going within. It's about being on a solitary journey of some kind. Like I said, so if there are restrictions at the moment, let's say you're stuck in the house, you can't get out, things, businesses, people that you need to tap into, connect with, are also experiencing this restrictive energy as well. It's about going within to seek the answers, really embracing this time of solitude, understanding that all of the wisdom and the guidance that you seek is already within yourself. Now, the Hermit carries this lantern that contains the star, and the star in the lantern is the star from the star card. I hope this is making sense. I feel like I've said star 20 times. But the star is your wish fulfillment. The star is you sort of having hope and faith and trust in things that you cannot see. It's also about having that inner strength, using this time to recover, using this time that you're being blessed with at the moment to focus on your healing, to focus on, let's say, yeah, your inner world. So it's not about pushing forward, even though the Emperor was the first card out. It's like you want to. I can see the energy of you wanting to go after what it is that you want, but you're being encouraged just to slow things down. You already know what the next steps are, but right about now, it's about trusting your intuition and letting things unfold as they're meant to unfold. Right, now I'm going to pull, I want to clarify the 8 of Swords and King of Swords. Because you could be dealing with an external person. That King of Swords could be, let's say, a lawyer. It could be something legal that you're dealing with, a professional body. So if this is something related to work, like I said, there may be restrictions at the moment about receiving information. Like I said, a lot of businesses are closing down. Things aren't moving forward as quickly as you would like. So let's clarify this 8 of Swords, King of Swords. Let's get this one. And we have the scales. So yeah, like I say, there's an element that needs to be balanced out here to bring a level of harmony to a particular situation. It's card number 24. So that reduces down to a 6. So it's about using your intuition. It's also about finding solutions or solving problems. and overcoming any difficulties, but it's also an energy that speaks about relaxation. So use this time to rebalance the scales. Whenever I see apples, to me it kind of speaks of our health. So use this time, like I say, in divine timing, to focus on nurturing yourself. We've got the Empress here, which is all about nurturing, and the Hermit is on the other side. Both of these cards are facing this inner energy. Whoa. So it's about using this time to rebalance the scales, like I say, to give yourself what it is that you need, to spend some time in solitude and finding the answers inside of yourself, because this wheel is going to turn. It's going to turn in your favor as well. But you've got to let go of the old. You've got to allow for the new to come in, and that means going with the flow. Right, okay. And I just want to clarify, well, I didn't even say the card. But let's see what's come out. The Sage, I was going to say the Emperor and the body. So yeah, like I say, there is a healing or a nurturing of the body that needs to happen here. This card's come out quite a few times. And in light of like what we're dealing with at the moment, whether this is exercise, whether it's nutrition, whether it's diet, it's about rebalancing the scales. It's like the more that you look below the surface at a situation, again, this is number 6. So we've got 2 6s in both of these clarifiers here. So it's taking action where you feel restricted in the mental body, taking action towards something more physical. So like I say, exercising, channeling that mental energy into your diet, into your nutrition, looking at, you know, whether you're getting enough vitamins, but what is going on below the surface. So even though you're mentally maybe restricted at the moment in terms of moving something forward, it's about you being the sage, it's you being wise, it's about you really understanding or using this knowledge. You've got the goddess of knowledge here, and apply what you already know. So it's like you know what you should be doing, but some of you out there aren't doing it. So it's about bringing this Empress and Hermit energy and your focus in on what you should be doing. But both of these cards are numbered 4 as well. So the Emperor and the Sage, and they've got a very similar energy to me. But there's wisdom that comes from this situation where you want to take control, or you want to be the authority or the leader. That can happen. And by the looks of it with this Sun here, it will happen. It speaks about whether it's a union, successful union, whether it's success in business, your ability to manifest. But it comes first and foremost from this place of balance, a place of equilibrium. So focus on that and the rest will come. The universe has got this top row, you know, down pat. So what your focus should be here is on rebalancing and recalibrating your own energy. Right, let's pull. I hope this makes sense. I was going to say, let's pull one of these. Mind, body, spirit, oracles. Tie everything up. Okay. We have the ocean. The deep blue space. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul. Wow, what a tongue twister. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all your cares and concerns. So there's a healing here, and the ocean to me is the emotional body. Anytime I see water in the tarot or any cards that I'm dealing with, it speaks of our emotions. So your emotions may be running deep at the moment. If you physically can't get to a body of water, it's going to sound really sad, but, you know, watch a YouTube video or connect to like a nature program, you know, that's focused on the ocean. And you may not physically be able to get there because we have this restriction card, but, you know, on a different kind of level, you can still connect with that energy and allow that ocean or that body of water to take those cares and fears away. Right, let's get this one. Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Yeah, but it's coming in on, you know, divine timing as opposed to your timing, but it's still in the works for you guys. So don't lose the faith. Keep your vibration, like I was saying, high, and allow this gestational time of solitude or this pause that's happening at the moment as an opportunity for you to replenish your body and your soul as well as your mind. Really focus within and understanding that whatever it is that you're dreaming about, wishing about, wanting to bring into manifestation, it's coming. We have the sun here, so it's almost like a guarantee. So go with the flow for now. Take this time to relax and just know that what you want is on its way and you deserve the break. Right then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.